Hello, good morning, everybody. Today I decided we're gonna be in Central Park, so we are, and look it's like the perfect little Good Friday, Easter, spring setup. First, let me know if you can hear. And sorry I started it early. I was just sitting here and I got excited, so and then I was like, "Ooh, this is a few minutes early," but that's okay. Anyway, just let me know if you can hear me. Give you a quick show around. So we're sitting right by the water. You can't really see the buildings. That's okay. You don't need to. And I just kept picturing like to get some flowers. I don't know. There's a lot of trees still in bloom here. And I keep talking about how beautiful New York is in spring. So I found a lot of cherry blossoms, but they were in kind of like the zoo and it was a little loud. So I came over here and there's some women. They're feeding the birds. Let's see. They're right over there. They had like pigeons on their arms a few minutes ago. All right, good. Mom said sound is good. Awesome. So anyway, happy Good Friday, everybody. I'm so happy you can join. I'm sure you all are a little tired. You've been going at the Bible studies, every night, and the Lord sees it. And I think it's a really cool thing that we do that. I was just listening to last night's on the ride in, and when Pastor Tom was talking about the upper room, it's so interesting. This Easter is a little interesting because earlier last month, you saw me on the set of The Chosen, and they had that upper room set up. So when you hear these scriptures and you hear these stories about it, you can visualize it. And they had the short table in the U shape, and they had it all lit and had candles, and it just had to be, I don't know if the disciples knew what they were experiencing in that moment. So anyway, let's see who joined us this morning. I mean, they did now. They definitely knew what they're experiencing, but it had to be so beautiful. Anyway, let's see who joined us this morning. You have Connie. Good morning. How are you? You have Claudia Marsh with the sun, right? We got it. Today I was sitting on trying to get try not to block it, but it's a little bright. I was sitting on the subway and the sunlight like came in. We go over a bridge and the sunlight came in like right on through the windows of the subway and like hit my body, and it felt so warm. And I was just thinking, I was like, wow, that has to be like what Jesus feels like, and how can the sun warm me up through a subway car? That doesn't that doesn't make sense. But anyway, we have my mom. Good morning. How are you? All good and so pretty. Yeah. We just missed, there was like a huge group of runners too that ran by just a minute ago. I was like, oh no. Of course. Sound is good. We have Jody with her heart as always. We have Kimberly. Hello. Your haircut looks so good, and like the lip colors you've been wearing and your spring colors. You've been looking so cute on your flourishes. And same with you. Hello. Your hair is so beautiful. I know you guys are we the good hair club? Just kidding. Anyway, let's talk about Jesus. It's Good Friday. So we're gonna read. We hit a part of prayers or our devotions. We're in a new section, and it's called Supper Time, Ponderings and Prayers. And she says, sorry, my mom commented. Who's Aaron's mom? Her name is Kimberly. You're confusing me. We'll laugh about this after. Mom and I always talk after my flourishes. We just kind of laugh because there's funny things. So anyway, the starry night sky happens so often we tend to miss it. Knowing it is extraordinary, yet very common throughout our lives. How much of life has been taken for granted because we are too familiar with it, too sure and casual, and finally to dissipate. Could it be the ones we love? Could it be God? In my daily whirling, may I never forget your wonder and majesty, Lord. May I wake up every morning remembering what a miracle life is, and may I be astounded by the glories of your universe and mindfulness you have for all mankind, including me. Amen. Okay, so now that was the little start of the prayer. And now we're going to do Secrets in the Attic, and today's verse is Ephesians 5:11, verses 11 through 14. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them, for it is shameful even to speak of things that they do in secret. When anything is exposed by light, it becomes visible, for anything that becomes visible is light. Therefore it says, awake, O sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. Oh, wait! I just talked about the sunshine being like Jesus. He's here with us this morning. All right. Attics are always so quaint and cozy, as they are shadowy and mysterious. Once inside, your eyes may get used to the murky darkness, but the moment you snap on the bare light bulb, it floods the room with light. And so what was once hidden is now exposed. That trunk in the corner, for instance, begging to be opened, the diary yellowed and tattered, the stack of old letters tied with ribbons, that locked rolled desk with no key in sight. You can let your imagination run wild, because sometimes attics really do hide things from years gone by. And sometimes those secrets do not bring news of joy. Family members might discover letters that reveal a shocking transgression in the family's past and one that carries long-term distress or sadness. But secrets aren't just found in shadowy attics. They hide in our souls, and except nothing can truly be hidden from God, and no matter how hard we try. We're all sinners, and Christ doesn't want us to get used to that darkness. And instead, he asked us to step out into the light and let his forgiveness make us as white as snow. Day by day, may the Lord continue to illuminate all that he has been in the shadow. And this is the only way for us to live in truth and peace, freedom and joy. Wait! The Lord was speaking to me this morning. I feel like I have to go back to this. Okay. I was sitting on the subway, and we go over to the bridge, and the sun hits, and it like warms you, and I just thought how interesting it is. I'm on this dirty train, and the light, God made something that the light can just shine through and warm us up from being inside a subway car. I don't know, I was just thinking of the science behind it and how I could never make a sun because, I'm not God. Thank God we have a God who's all-knowing. And as Pastor Tom said last night, he was just talking about, like, thank God we have a God who knows what's happening and who knows how to orchestrate a dinner without having to, like, plan for it, And I just think that shows the beauty of the Lord. But anyway, yeah, I digress. Anyway, just the sun. Jesus is the light. That's what he's saying to us today. So anyway, the woman just walked by. I don't know if you can hear him. But all right, now it's just us and the birds. That's nice. Anyway, I will let you all go. Have a good Friday. There's nothing like it. Just, get an intimate moment with God today. Take a second just to step back from the craziness of getting ready for Easter, and he just wants to be with us, and just thank him, and take some time to be with him today. So anyway, we got a few more. See, I started a little early. Sorry, guys. Oh, I get it now, Mom. All right, that was Kimberly Jackson. And now we have Kimberly. Okay, see, and then my mom, that's Aaron's mom. All right, Aaron's mom, you have good hair too. I know you do. All right, sorry about that. Dr. Colleen, and hello, good morning. We have Amy, hello. And then we have Jody, so good. And Kimberly, amen, Olivia. God is so good. Thank you. All right. Well, everyone, go be the hands and feet of Jesus. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend, and I pray you stay safe, stay in peace, and don't let the world pull you around. It'll parade in front of you all at once, but it's time. It's gonna be a good weekend. So okay, I feel like I have to show you guys one last go. We got we have the bridge. I forgot. That's where we're sitting at. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's really pretty. And then, like, all the pigeons are over there. I don't know. Alrighty. Love you all, and have a good Easter service. I wish I was there, but say hi to Ava for me. Bye.